Bruno stood at the edge of the village square, a cart full of supplies hitched to his metallic frame. The villagers gathered around, cheering him on. Professor Elvin patted Bruno's head, whispering, "You're more than just a machine, Bruno. You're a symbol of hope." With a nod, Bruno began his journey. The mountain path was indeed treacherous, with loose rocks and steep drops. Bruno's metallic limbs provided stability, and his internal senses helped him navigate through the difficult terrain. He moved steadily, his amber eyes focused on the path ahead. Along the way, he encountered a small family of deer. Startled by his presence, Bruno paused, his gentle nature shining through. He waited patiently until they moved away, then continued on his mission. As Bruno ascended, the weather began to change. Dark clouds gathered, and a light rain began to fall. The path became slippery, but Bruno's advanced grip system kept him from losing his footing. He calculated the safest route, adjusting his pace accordingly. He pressed on, undeterred by the worsening conditions. After what seemed like an eternity, Bruno reached Greenfield. The villagers, who had been awaiting his arrival, rushed out to greet him. They were weary and disheartened, but the sight of Bruno and the cart filled with supplies lifted their spirits. Bruno, with his strength and intelligence, helped unload the cart, distributing food, water, and medicine. The villagers of Greenfield expressed their gratitude with tears in their eyes. One elderly woman approached Bruno, her hands shaking. She looked into his amber eyes and said, "Thank you, kind machine. You have saved us." Bruno, with his synthesized voice, responded, "I am simply doing what is needed. We must all help each other." Bruno spent the rest of the day helping the villagers. He used his mechanical strength to clear debris, and his intelligence to organize the distribution of resources. As night fell, Bruno, tired but satisfied, began his journey back to his village. The rain had stopped, and the moon illuminated his path. He returned to his village in the early hours of the morning, greeted by a relieved Professor Elvin and the villagers. From that day on, Bruno was not just an invention, he was a hero. He continued to serve his village and beyond, proving that innovation, combined with compassion, could make a world of difference.